It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary. Dictionary. It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary.
Hello, word nerds. Welcome to the dictionary. This is episode G27, and I thought my video was recording, but it wasn't, so luckily I only got 2 minutes into this. I'm starting over. What's going on with you today? My name is Spencer. I am your host. Let's talk about the first word in this episode, which is gaslit. One word, adjective from 1837. It is illuminated by gaslight, or also lied to, convinced that you are wrong. That is also gaslit. This dictionary is a little bit outdated, maybe. Although that phrase was definitely being used a while ago. I don't know. But anyway, that's gaslit. The sound effect will be... Next is gas log. 2 words, noun from 1871. This is a hollow, perforated imitation log used as a gas burner in a fireplace. We definitely have these fake logs these days, but in 1871, what was a fake log like back then? And, well, it's an imitation log. It's not a real log from a real wooden boy, a wooden tree. This one's fake. It's perforated and it's hollow, so there's nothing in the middle. And is it perforated like there's holes in it? And is that to get the flames through it all or something? Let the gases, let the air flow through. But what was a gas log like in the 1870s? Such a different technology that they would have had back then. Was it dipped in something that burns? Is that where the gas part? I mean, it's a gas burner. It's gonna make the thing anyway. It's your gas. It's your fuel. But what was it like? I want to know what those old things were like. Next is gas mask. 2 words, noun from 1915. It is a mask connected to a chemical air filter and used to protect the face and lungs from toxic gases. Broadly, the synonym is the number 1 definition for the word respirator. So, I feel like 1915 seems a little bit new. Were they not invented before that? I feel like there was older versions of these things before 1915, but maybe they weren't called gas masks. No. The idea is, you want to cover your face. You want to have an airtight, ideally, situation. And so the only thing that you're breathing is from maybe a tank of some kind, or it's at least being filtered through the gas mask. And then you will not die from the gas that's around there. They're kind of creepy looking. I should post some pictures of maybe some old school gas masks. Can we make them look a little bit more fun? I think we have the technology to do that. Or do you just paint it? Just paint something on your own gas mask. If I was living in an apocalypse and I had to wear a gas mask, I would definitely decorate it. Next is gasogene. Gasogene or gazogene. Gasogene, or you can replace the S with a Z. It is a noun from circa 1853. Number 1, a portable apparatus for carbonating liquids. Well, I just happen to have my gasogene right here. It's portable. I keep it around with me everywhere I go. In case I ever run into some liquids that are not carbonated, I will just carbonate them up with my gasogene. Okay, interesting. I'm very curious what that was like in the 1850s. Number 2, an apparatus carried by a vehicle to produce gas for fuel by partial burning of charcoal or wood. Okay, so you produce gas for fuel by partial... So this was a thing for old cars that you would burn some charcoal or wood, and you would do that to get the car going or to add additional fuel to your car. Is this correct? Or was it just carried by a vehicle and then you would use it in other situations, maybe like camping or something? Produce gas for fuel by, fires need fuel. That could be it. I don't know. This is from the French, gazogene, from gaz, which is gas, plus ogene. That's it. Ogene, gazogene. Okay, fascinating. I don't think we have these anymore, to my knowledge. Next is gasohol. Noun from 1975. This is a fuel consisting of a blend usually of 10% ethanol and 90% gasoline. And of course, you can see that the ahol comes from ethanol or just alcohol, because I think the ethanol is a little bit different. It's ethanol. Why don't they call it gasanol? If it's a combination of ethanol and gasoline, then wouldn't you call it gasanol? And also, why didn't you put 90% gasoline first in the definition and then the 10% ethanol after that? It seems like it would make sense, but the bigger number first, that's the way my brain works. And also, the word is gasohol, so maybe you put the gasoline first. Just my 2 cents to you fantastic lexicographers. Next is gas oil. 2 words, noun from 1901. It is a hydrocarbon oil used as a fuel oil, because gas is fuel, but especially a petroleum distillate intermediate in boiling range and viscosity between kerosene and lubricating oil. Now I feel like I need to read that part again, because there was something that was it threw me off. A petroleum distillate intermediate in boiling range and viscosity. Okay, so this type of petroleum distillate, this oil, is between kerosene and lubricating oil in both viscosity and boiling range. So I guess that kerosene, now I don't know, is it kerosene, which has the higher boiling range or boiling point? Is kerosene, does that need a higher boiling point, a higher temperature to which it will go boiling? Or is lubricating oil at a higher? Either way, doesn't matter. Who cares? Gas oil is in between them. Okay, I don't know enough about this stuff. So we're going to go on to something that's maybe related. Gas oiler? No, it's gasolier. It looked like gas oiler, but I was mixing up the letters. Gasolier, Gasolier, noun from 1849. We humans sure love to mush words together. This is a gaslight chandelier. It's a gasolier because it is a chandelier that has gas pumping through it. Can you imagine the logistics of building a beautiful chandelier that hangs from the ceiling and it's got all these branches and everything, and there's gas running through it, and then you have to light it. You have to light all the different things. Gasolier. Yeah, I mean, it's from gas and alier, which is from chandelier. They didn't spell it Gaselier, which is how the chandelier spells that part of the word. So I don't know, whatever. I guess they're like, we just want to spell things the way we want to spell things in the 1800s. Okay, so moving on to gasoline. Gasoline, you can say gasoline, 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 gasoline. I'm pumping gasoline in my car. Noun from 1865. It is a volatile, flammable liquid hydrocarbon mixture used as a fuel, especially for internal combustion engines, and usually blended from several products of natural gas and petroleum. Gasolinic or gasolenic, that is an adjective. This word, it's just from gas plus a couple of scientific-y portions as well. Gasoline. Oh, by the way, I didn't say that you can spell it Gasoline or Lene if you so choose. Ooh, who's doing that? Is it different parts of the country? Is it different parts of the world? Who likes to spell gasoline with an E? Who likes to spell it? Next we have gasometer, or actually gasometer. I think either one is perfectly fine. My pronunciation, gasometer, is not in the book, but it definitely should be. Noun from 1808. Number 1, the synonym is gas holder, which was in the previous episode. Yep, it looks like gash holder. That is just a container for gas. That's what that is. But also, what do we have? We have number 2, a laboratory apparatus for holding and measuring gases. Here is my apparatus for hold. If I need to hold some gases, measure some gases, of course, I'm going to get my gasometer. I think I keep it right next to my gasogene. Anything else to say about this word? It's from the French gazomètre. Those French love their gas words too, I guess. Okay, that's gasometer or gasometer. Which one do you prefer? Should I put up a poll? Which pronunciation do you prefer? Next is gas operated. 2 words with a hyphen. This is an adjective from 1944. It is talking about a firearm. Interesting. Okay. This is using part of the force of expanding propellant gases to operate the action. It's a gas-operated firearm. I mean, that would make me think that you hook up a pipe to it from some sort of gas tank. I guess maybe a gas holder or a gasometer. But no, I don't understand the how the guns work fully. But it's using part of the force of expanding propellant. I mean, I know that when you hit the thing with the back of the gun, the clicky thing, and then it makes the explosion happen, there is gas expanding, which is what pushes it out of the barrel, pushes the bullet out of the barrel. So is that not gas operated partially? Now we have the word gasp. Gasp. Verb from the 14th century, starting with intransitive. Number 1, to catch the breath convulsively and audibly, as with shock. That might be when you do a gasp. Oh my God, I am so shocked, I shall go. Number 2, to breathe laboriously. Oh, it's taking so much work to breathe. Okay, enough of that. Ugh. The very end of Terminator 2, the guy is dying. The Skynet guy is dying, and he is definitely gasping. Now we have transitive verb for gasp, which is to utter in a gasping manner. Gasp is also a noun. I made a gasp when I gasped. This word is from Middle English. It is akin to the Old Norse gaispa, which means to yawn. So it's kind of like that. Maybe if you gasp a lot, you will yawn. I am a gasper. Gasper, the friendly ghost. The ghost that's always scares himself when he sees himself in a mirror. This is a noun from 1914. It is a British slang. Oh, I never heard of this. The synonym is cigarette. So you British people, you're calling cigarettes gaspers? I guess you gasp on it, you breathe it in. Is that why you do it? Is it one of those rhyming slang things? British people, are you using this? Is it still in use over 100 years later? Let me know. I want to know all of the details. All of them details. Next is gas plant. Noun from circa 1909. The synonym is fraxinella, which would have been at the very end of the F section, the F season. Not the very end, but it's pretty far near the end. Gas plant, I vaguely remember. Maybe is this the one where you can like light it on fire? Think I remember that at some point from my past. And then when you see a flower lit, a plant burning, then you might go. Next we have gas ring. 2 words, noun from 1878. It is a ring-shaped portable gas burner for cooking. A ring-shaped portable gas burner. Well, I know that there's those sterno things, but that's more like a candle. It's not, I wouldn't call it ring-shaped. It's a circle, but it's not a ring. What is a gas ring? I guess, if I think of when you're cooking on the stove, it creates a ring. The fire is a ring. And so I guess you can take this gas. It's like a stove, a portable stove. You hook it up to a thing that's going to pipe fire through it, gas and fire. Or maybe just the gas and then you light it. So that's where the fire comes out. And it's a ring. So you could put your pots on there and you cook it just like you're at home on your stove. Next is gassed. Gassed. Adjective from 1919. Number 1 is slang, and it's slang for the synonym, which is the 1A definition for the word drunk. Oh, I'm so drunk. I'm so gassed. I had too many drinks. I'm so gassed. I shall go to bed now. Number 2 is also slang. By the way, I don't know what. That was not really a drunk voice. That was more like an emo Phillips, emo. Yeah, that was more of his kind of voice a little bit. But number 2 is also slang, and it is drained of energy. The synonyms are spent and exhausted. I'm so done. Basically, I think what this is saying is that right before you go to bed, you are gassed. You're done. You're finished. You worked so hard. You drank so hard. You're gassed because you're all out of gas. That's your fuel. Next is gasser. Noun from circa 1944. This is also slang, and it is slang for something outstanding. Outstanding podcast, Spencer. Wow, that podcast is such a gasser. Spencer's got a gasser right over here. Wow, can't believe it. Slang. Next is gas station. Noun from 1925. This is a retail station for servicing motor vehicles, especially with gasoline and oil. Called also service station. Now, of course, gas stations have changed. They have changed quite a bit. In 100 years, 1925, I am currently recording this in the year 2025, but you are listening to this in 2026 or later. So for you, it's over 100 years old, this word that we have in the American English language. But these things have changed. Back in the day, you'd go to the gas station or the service station and you'd say, fill her up. And somebody else would do your thing, and maybe they would check the oil, and maybe they would check your tire pressure and other things. And you say, yeah, this is how it works. I go up to the thing and then they check all the stuff for me, and I got plenty of time because it's 1925 and I don't got a whole lot going on. It's a much slower pace of life than 100 years from now. But now, you probably won't even see somebody. You just pay for it yourself on your credit card or whatever. You put a check in the machine. Can you do that? I don't think so. Maybe you'll go inside if there's a problem. If you need a receipt, if the thing's not working, you go inside and you say, hey, it's not working. Can you fix it? And they're like, I don't know. I'm not specialized in anything. I just work here and take your money. But sometimes there are gas stations that have they have people who work there. They have a little garage, maybe a couple of garages, because they work on cars too. Those are pretty great. Maybe we need more of those. Okay, that's gas station. I don't know anything else about that except I go to them to fill up my tank, fill up my vehicle with gas, which I'm going to have to do soon. Next is gassy. Adjective from 1757. Number 1, full of or containing gas. Number 2, having the characteristics of gas. Oh, well, Spencer over there, he expands until he fills a room. And the space, he expands to fill the space that he is in. So he is pretty gassy in that way. He has that characteristic of gas. And I go... Number 3, characterized by many words, but little content. Also, emptily verbose. We definitely had some similar words. I mean, I think I remember just with the word gas, we had some similar stuff about talking a lot. And we had garrulous a few episodes ago. That was, I think, all about just talking. Talking. Let's see. And there was something else, I think, another word that was very similar as well. Gassy. You're so gassy because all the words that are coming out of your mouth are just like, blah, doesn't matter. It's unimportant. Gassily is an adverb, and gassiness is a noun, a word that I have absolutely used about myself. Oh, I got some gassiness. Oh, I want to let out that gas someday, but not right now. Someday, I will let out gas. Maybe I will go. Next is gassed. Now, we had gassed before, but that one was G-A-S-S-E-D. This one is G-A-S-T. It's a verb from the 14th century. Let's see. It is only transitive, and it is obsolete. The synonym is scare. So I'm going to gast you? I scare you? Well, luckily, we do have an example sentence. It's from Shakespeare. Shakespeare made up a bunch of words, so maybe this is one of them. The sentence is, gassed by the noise I made, full suddenly he fled. Gassed by the noise I made. So he fled, full suddenly he fled because he was so scared and he went, he gasped because he was gassed by the noise that I made. I made a noise and he got scared, so he got scared. This is from, I don't know if I would have ever thought of this, but it makes sense. It's from Middle English, gast, ghost, which means ghost. So if you were to see a ghost, then that ghost you would be gassed by the ghost. Maybe, probably, it depends on who you are. Maybe you're like, hell yeah, I saw a ghost, I'm not scared at all. And then other people are like, I gasped because I was gassed. Moving on to gaster, noun from circa 1909. It is the enlarged part of the abdomen behind the pedicel in hymenopterous insects, and examples of those types of insects would be ants. So behind the abdomen, there is an enlarged, it's the enlarged part of the abdomen. Well, I think we need to just look up a picture real quick of this. What is it? The gaster? The gaster. Why are you calling it the gaster? It's from the Greek word gaster. And let's just look up gaster on ants, just so we can see. Yes, this, it says, refers to the bulbous posterior part of an ant's abdomen. And here's a picture. It's a rainbow picture of an ant, and where is the gaster? Oh, it's that one way in the back. Literally just that last piece. Their big old butt. Yeah, that's what it is. Because there's the head, the thorax, the petiole, some other things, and then at the end, it's the gaster, aka abdomen. Now you know that big thing hanging off of the back of an ant, that's the gaster. I had no idea. Gas tight, adjective from 1831. It is impervious to gas. It's sealed up so tight. Hopefully your gas mask is gas tight, so no gases get in, except for your own breathing, your oxygen and your carbon dioxide. Gas tightness. Gas tightness. That is a noun. Your gas mask should have a lot of gas tightness. Next is gastness. Gastness? Gastness. Noun from the 14th century. It is obsolete, and the synonyms, it's bringing us back to that Shakespeare word. The synonyms are fright and terror. I have gasness. I have fright and terror when I saw that ghost. I'm scared. Moving on now to... It's a prefix, gaster, or gastro, or gastri with an I. Let's see. It is, number one, it means stomach. As in the example, gastrectomy, which will be our next and last word. But also, number two, it means gastric and, as in the example, gastrointestinal. So something that is gastrointestinal is dealing with your gastric stuff and your intestines, all of the gastrointestinal system, really, all that stuff. And that's then where the gas comes out. Is it a coincidence? I don't know. Maybe we'll learn something later. I'm not sure. Oh, we got a lot of these words in the next episode. So, is there any etymology? Yeah, from the Greek, gaster. So let's move on to our last word. Gastrectomy. Gastrectomy. Noun from 1886. We had a lot of 1800s words in this episode. This is surgical removal of all or part of the stomach. Yep, it's all about the stomach. I hope I never have a gastrectomy. That would be terrible. I guess examples would be stomach cancer. You would definitely probably, depending on how bad your cancer is, have to have a gastrectomy. Yeah, great word to end on. Gastrectomy. Here, just take part of my stomach. I don't need it anymore. Let's pick a word of the episode. Today we had gaslit, gas log, gas mask, gasogene, gasahol, gas oil, gasolier, gasoline, gasometer or gasometer, gas operated, gasp, gasper, gas plant, gas ring, gassed, gasser, gas station, gassy, gassed, gaster, gas tight, gasness, gastro, and gastrectomy. Oh, that seemed like a lot of words, didn't it? Which one am I gonna pick though? This is the hard part. Gas masks are kind of interesting. Let's see. The gasogene was interesting. Lots of interesting things. The gasolier, chandeliers with gas and fire running through them. Doesn't seem safe. Gasp is also kind of fun. Very different from a lot of the rest of these words. I mean, we had a few others. We had gassed, about being scared and stuff. This is a difficult one. I'll just pick gasp as the word of the episode. I already did a bunch of gasps. But let's see. I have to sing a song about gasp. Oh my God, I got gasted. I'm gonna make a gasp because I'm scared from the thing that gasted me. It was a ghost. That's not a song. That's terrible. But that's okay. That's okay. We are instead going to now talk about a movie. The next movie on my list is called Hell of a Summer. Oh, it was a hell of a summer. This is a comedy horror movie. Finn Wolfhard was one of the co-writers and co-director, I think, as well. And it's just a very silly, fun movie of people, counselors at a camp before the campers are there, and they start dying. It's a fun movie. I enjoyed it. Quite silly for sure. All right, that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope that you had a very good time spending time with me. I shall be back in another day, another weekday, just for you. I'm here just for you. Okay, this has been Spencer dispensing information. Goodbye. Oh shit, why isn't this recording? It was recording. Farts.